Hello, hello everyone. Good morning. How are you doing today? How was your night? How are you doing? Let me see. So welcome to another training session. Hello everybody. Welcome to another training session. Yesterday we had an amazing training session, and today we are going to be having an amazing one too. Because today we're going to be looking at creating an effective uh, digital marketing plan. Yeah, so let me just go through the comment. Make sure you tell us something in the comment section. My name is Simplice Sikadi. I'm joining from Cameroon, Yaoundé, Cameroon. So I'll be your facilitator for today's training. Of course, I'm not here alone. I'm here with Udeme from Nigeria, and then Sandra, then Judith. So you're going to be seeing them in the comment section. So feel free to, just like yesterday, ask your questions. If there is anything you don't understand, feel free to ask. We are going to be answering all your questions regarding today's topic. So let me just say hello to some people. Hello, Idon Gezit, Ian. Hello, Jennifer Nwajugo. Hello, Chioma Francisca. Hello, Purity Kinya. Hello, Silrose Farms. Hello, Victoria Adabu. Hello, UK Creativity. Good morning. Debie Concepts. Good morning. Hello, Vivian Obi. Elizabeth Omolo. Gloria Mwende. Taiwo Abiodun. Faith Osiobe. Yes, I can remember Faith yesterday was saying that we're not seeing her question. Yeah. I hope we finally saw your question and were able to answer. Faith Osiobe. Yeah, so very sorry if I'm unable to pronounce the names well. Samuel Evis. Oh, there are so many of them. Clara Scona. Cordelia Bemana. Hello, how are you all doing? Hope you are all doing well. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, so just as usual, we're going to be looking at creating an effective digital marketing plan. Yeah. How do you create an effective digital marketing plan? Uh, there are many people who go online. Yeah, just keep the comments coming. Just keep them coming. There are many people who go online and after some time they are unable to have results. They are saying that, but I've been online, I've tried this thing, you know, and it's not working, all this and that. One of the reasons being because they didn't take time to plan, just like every other thing you do in life, you need to plan. It's the same thing for digital marketing. You don't just rush into digital marketing. You hear that digital marketing gives a lot of money, or it has so many opportunities, and you just rush into digital marketing. No, you don't do that. So just like any other aspects of your life, you have to plan before you go into digital marketing. Yes, so just like Udeme is saying in the comment section, kindly hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and the subscribe button if you have not yet done that. So if you tap your screen, you're going to see, or you don't even need to tap it, you're going to see a thumbs up. Kindly hit that thumbs up, or hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. So make sure you do that quickly before we can continue. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining us today. Yeah, as I was saying, we're going to be looking at creating an effective digital marketing plan. So we're going to be looking at three things, basically: introduction to digital marketing, components of a digital marketing plan, and then how to create a digital marketing plan. So these are the three things we're going to be looking at today. Yeah. Uh, so I would like to know, how do you engage with your customers currently? Yeah. How do you engage with your customer currently? So welcome to all those who are joining us right now. So today we are looking at how to create an effective digital marketing plan. So tell us in the comment section, how do you currently engage with your customers? How do you discuss with your customers? Do you call them? Do you write to them? Do you send them a WhatsApp message? Do you discuss with them via Facebook? How do you currently discuss or engage your customers? I would like to know in the comment section. How do you currently engage your customers? Now, if you don't engage your customers yet, you can let us know that you don't have any customers yet, and so you don't engage any of them at the moment. So how do you do it? So kindly let us know okay. Betty BT says meet them face to face. Wow. Yeah, that's good to meet your customers face to face. Evelyn Eguewo says messages. I send them messages. Great. Someone says I call her Erin. Oh, says I call, reply to their direct DMs and also on WhatsApp. Okay, I can see many WhatsApp. Okay, I saw emails by Fatayo, Fato Yimbo. I'm seeing emails. Do I have something new? Somebody says Facebook. We chat through calls a lot of times. I call, send them email. Okay. Okay, somebody says comments via IG Reels. Okay, at least we have a new one. Post, direct messages. Great. Okay, thank you very much for your responses, by the way. Somebody says face to face with mouth of words. You mean words of mouth, not mouth of words. Okay, great. Yeah, so keep the responses coming. Somebody says, I once invited one client for coffee and paid it. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, to give a special treat to your customers. That's great. Some people go as far as wishing their customers happy birthday, doing a lot of crazy things, sending nice love letters to their customers and all of that. Those are all great things. Okay, so we're going to go ahead since we don't have a lot of time. So we're going to look at introduction to digital marketing. What is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? Well, this is probably not the first time you're hearing about digital marketing. You've probably, heard it from many people, and many of us are already on social media. From our meeting yesterday, I saw that many of us are on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. So many people have spoken about social media. So what is, or digital marketing? What is digital marketing exactly? Yeah, so digital marketing is the marketing of products or services using digital channels to reach consumers. Yeah, so digital marketing is just marketing, for those who know marketing. Digital marketing is just marketing, just that marketing using digital platforms and digital channels. And there are many of them, of course: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, email, many of them. So digital marketing is used to promote your business. You can build your brand online, and digital marketing is amazing, because you can be from anywhere in Africa and sell anywhere. Like you can be in Kenya and you sell in Ghana. You can be in Ghana and you sell in the US. Like digital marketing has broken boundaries. We don't have boundaries anymore. You can sell almost everywhere using digital marketing. Yeah. So the world now is mobile. The world is mobile. Everybody now is on his cell phone. Everybody. Statistics show that the average person spends 4 hours on his phone on a daily basis. 4 hours. That's a lot. And there are 747 million SIM connections in sub-Saharan Africa. Sub-Saharan Africa is just East, West, and South Africa. Close to 747 million SIM connections. Meaning that if you're not mobile today, you're missing out on a lot. 80% of Nigerians and Kenyans own mobile phones, respectively, with 91% in South Africa. These are mind-blowing statistics. And 65% of active mobile users in Nigeria have shopped online. That's close to 90 million. I think Nigeria has a population of, I think it's 100, is it 113 million or 130? I think it's 113 million, approximately. And 65%, of these people shop online. Of those who are using internet, they shop online. That's close to 70 million and more. So, and that's just for Nigeria. So globally, 65% of the world uses internet, is present on social media. So if you're not present online, you're losing out on close to 6 billion people. Why should you lose out on 6 billion people? So you have to be online. That's very important. Now, what are the benefits from being online? What are the benefits? What do you benefit from being online? The first one is that you learn more about your customers. You learn more about your customers. Now, this is very, very important. There are many tools you can use to learn more about your customers. For example, you can use Google Analytics for your website, Google Search Console. You can use your insights, your social media insights. You can use your Facebook insight, your Instagram insight, LinkedIn insights to have more information about your customers. And don't worry, just in case you don't know how to use them yet. We are going to have a session called how to use insight, how to use data and insights to grow your business. So there we are going to be showing you detailedly how you can use Google Analytics, how you can use the Google Search Console, how you can use Facebook Insights, just in case you're not aware of them, or just in case you've not been using them. We're going to be showing you detailedly in that session how you can use them. But this is amazing because you can know the number of people that visit your website, where they come from, what they do when they come on your website, and you can actually have the actual emails, of those that visit your website, so that you can always follow them up. So that's very, very interesting. You can know the number of you can study your insights and know the kind of people that buy your products. For example, if you notice that the people that buy your products are between the age of 18 and 30, for example, you want to focus more, you want to put more marketing energy in that particular direction. So you can use being online, you can have a lot of details about your customers. You can reach more people. Of course, you can use Facebook adverts, for example, to reach 50,000 people, 100,000 people, and you can post on a daily basis. You can use content, to reach many people on a daily basis. Now, you can use another benefit is low cost marketing, because most of the online platforms are free. Facebook free, Instagram free, Twitter free, Google My Business, the Google profile, My Business profile free. Most times all of them are free. So you can reach more people without actually spending a lot of money. Ease transaction. Now, when you're online, you can do many transactions using your credit card, using your prepaid card. There are many ways you can do even bank transactions online. Many methods you can use to achieve that. To communicate and support. Of course, being online allows you to share your story. That's very, very important. It allows you to share your story. I know many companies that do a lot of interesting things, but people are not aware of it. They do a lot of interesting stuff, but only them and their customers are aware. That's not good. That's not good at all. When you do things that are good, you have to let the world know that you're doing something. That's why you have to be on social media to share what you're doing with the whole world. So you have to communicate and, of course, support, because sometimes your customers may have challenges. They can get to you and you have to make sure you respond to them. You can respond to them very fast. Online, they can drop a comment, they can get to you via inbox, and you can always support them. And by the way, when you sell a product to a customer, never allow, if the customer is satisfied, never allow the customer go without reviews. That's very important. If you sell your product to any customer and the customer is satisfied, make sure that the person goes and drops a review either on your social media page, on your Google My Business profile. Just make sure you have a review. Those reviews will give you credibility, and that's very, very important. Very, very important. So these are the benefits of being online. Now, why is it important to have a digital marketing plan? Just like every other thing in your life, you have to plan. There are people that are online, but they don't know if they are making any progress or not. The reason is because they didn't plan. When you don't plan, you don't define goals. You have to define goals. Why am I online? What do I want? Do I want more sales? Do I want to reach more people? What exactly do I want? So you need to have an exact plan, because if you don't have a plan, you'll not be able to know whether you're making progress online or not, or whether you're achieving your plans or not. That's very important. Advantages of a marketing plan. Now, this first slide, we are just looking at, we are trying to introduce digital marketing. In the other slides, we are going to be going into details, to talk about marketing plan, digital marketing plan itself. So the advantages of a marketing plan is that it permits you to understand your target audience. Now, this target audience issue, is really a challenge. This target audience issue. First of all, there are a number of mistakes that people make when it comes to target audience. First, one mistake is that some people usually say that their products are for everybody. It's a mistake. You don't make your product for everybody. You cannot make a product and you say you want to sell it to everybody. No. That's wrong. That's wrong. You have to define your target audience. Define who you are selling your products to. That's very, very, very important. You have to define who you're selling your products to. Now, there are many ways to define this target audience. Usually, we can have, it's easier for already existing businesses to define their target audience. Let's say I have a business and I've been existing for 6 months, for 1 year, for 2 years. It's kind of easy for me to define my target audience. It's kind of easy because after selling for like 1 year, I know the kind of people that buy my products most, and I know the seasons in which my products sell most. That's very important. I can notice that, okay, let's say I'm selling products related to beauty or cosmetics, for example. Let me take that example. And I sell it for 6 months and for 1 year or 2 years. And I notice that, most of those that buy my products are people who have maybe challenges with pimples and all of that. Many people buy, but most of those that buy are those who have challenges maybe with pimples, because they see that it helps them solve that particular problem. What I'll do is that I'll amplify my marketing in that direction. I'll make sure that I try to get to more people that have pimples. So the more you sell, the more you are able um, to define your target audience, to know those who sell or those who buy your products more. And when you know those kinds of people, you are able to, amplify your marketing in that direction. Now, these are for those that have businesses already. Now, what about those that don't have businesses or that are still to start? Because when you are still to start a business, you don't have a customer base. You don't have a customer base where you can analyze your customers to find out, oh, okay, these are those that sell, these are those that sell more and all of that. No. Now, if you don't have a business, the strategy you have to use is different because you don't have a customer base. What you can do is you can get to your competitors. you know they usually say that when you start a business, your first customers are with your competitors. Usually usually so if you have no customer, don't worry, your customer is with your competitor. So what you can already start doing is you can follow your competitors. You can you can learn more about your competitors, get information about the clients that your competitors have. And there are many tools online that you can use to analyze your competitors. There are many tools. Some of them can be like SEMrush. SEMrush is a tool you can use. SimilarWeb, for example, you can use SimilarWebs. There are many tools you can use online, to analyze and understand your competitors, the customers that your competitors have. And that's very important. Once you understand that, you can start, targeting uh, those customers as well. So it's very important that you define your target audience. Very, very, very important. Now, another advantage is that it permits you to use your resources effectively. Use your resources effectively. Very important. When you want to, a lot of times it's not advisable to do impromptu spendings. To avoid impromptu spendings, that's you just wake up one morning and you start spending for this and this. That's not good. You need to have a plan, and a plan needs to be accompanied by a budget, such that you know that in 3 months I have to do this. Yes, such that you know that in 3 months I have to do this. I have to spend this amount of money. That's very, very, very important. And also, it helps you uh, move in the same direction with all your company departments. Now, when you have a plan, you can take time and explain your plan to your employees, explain your plan to your workers, so that you people can be moving in one direction. One person should not be working towards something and another person is working towards another thing. That is not good. That is not good. So you have to understand your target audience. It helps you understand your target audience. You can actually profile your target audience. You can say that, okay, those that buy my products, they are between this age and this age. They are between they do these kinds of work. You can actually profile them, do what they call an avatar ID. You can profile your customers, and this is important, especially when you want to run ads. Your ads, for you to run ads and be effective in your running of ads, you need to have very specific audience, and this audience usually comes from a lot of research, competitor analysis, and all of that. Yes, so of course, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. You are going to notice that Udeme is in the comment section answering questions, and all of that. That's very, very important. If you have any questions, make sure you drop in the comment section, and I'm going to be going there very soon to answer your questions. Yeah. Okay, so we have arrived at the first stage for questions. I think I'll go through the comment to see what has been going on. Okay, okay. I can see many comments. Let me see if there are particular questions. By the way, if you have any questions, drop your questions. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, kindly drop them so that we can look at them. And if it's clear, you can also let us know that it's clear so that we can continue. I can see many comments. Isi memen Odenor. Sorry, let me not cut my tongue trying to pronounce your name. He says your customer is with your competitors. Yeah, that's true. If you don't have customers, don't worry. Just look for your competitors. Your customers are already there. You just need to know what to do to take them away from your competitors. Okay, somebody says, can you please mention or type the tools we can use to analyze our competitors? Yes, there are many of them. Let me see. There are many tools you can use to analyze. Some of them is you can use SEMrush, you can use SimilarWeb, you can use. Let me just see if I can catch them somewhere. Then I'll send the links to you. Let me see. Okay, somebody says, I want to know more about my business profile. We're going to have a session on that, actually, just on Google My Business Profile. So don't worry, it's a free profile. It's very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. If you don't have a website, you can use Google My Business. It's free. You can put very nice information there, very good pictures, talk more about your business there. And also, it serves a lot in search engine optimization, especially in what they call local SEO, local search engine optimization. We're going to be looking at that in details when we are going to be doing digital marketing strategy. Okay, Evelyn says, how do I understand my target audience? Because I do more of supply market. Okay, how do you understand your target audience? Because you do more of supply market. Well, Evelyn, do you have customers? Do you have many customers? Because most times, if you have a database of customers, what you can do is go among your customers. If there are too many, look for the best. You can look for maybe the five best out of them, and then you try to study them. Try to see what is common between them. Try to see what is common between them. What is their age range? What's the kind of things they do? Try to see whether you will find common traits between them. Because if you find common traits between them, when I mean your best customers, I mean those that pay you well, those that don't give you stress, and those that come back again. Because there are customers that stress a lot. They stress you before paying you. That's not an ideal customer. An ideal customer is a customer that will pay you well, that will not stress you, and that will come back again. So if you have such customers, you can try to study them, see whether there are common traits among them, see whether they belong to a certain category of community. Try to get as much information as you can from them. That will help you get more information about your target customers. Yeah. Let me see. Somebody says, I need a website. How much will it take to have a website created? That's Idongezit Iyang. Well, to have a website, you can already work with a web designer. If you have a web designer around you, a web developer too, you can work with them to do that. But then there are sites that you can use to have free websites. There are many sites you can use to have free websites. I think Udemy is going to be dropping those sites in the comment section. The sites that you can use, to have free websites, WordPress. There are many of them. Udemy is surely going to drop some of them. Somebody says, is there any particular stage, that's Victoria, is there any particular stage in particular when you need to have a business website? Of course, of course, of course, of course. You need to have a website. You need to have a website. And also, you need to have a Google business profile. That's very, very important. It's free. It's free. That's very important. Okay, Udeme just drop the links which you can use to have your free website. Just check them out. You can have your website for free. You can build build your websites there for free. Okay, somebody says that's Fatayo. Let me see. Oh, we have so many questions. Let me see. Okay, that's Fatoyimbo Temitope. She says, I am not sure how I could take advantage of digital marketing given that my business is service oriented and to a particular niche. Please, can you drop what business you do exactly? Because when your business is service oriented, marketing for it. That's digital marketing will be very advantageous for you. Could you actually drop the exact business that you do? Maybe I could guide you with some more insights. Then when your services are, when you do businesses related to services, the whole idea is you have to create a lot of content about your business, and especially content that solves particular challenges. You can make contents about testimonials, fatayimbo. You can make contents on testimonials. Those if you've had people that you've already given them services, you can ask them to make short videos to say, hey, I work with Fatayimbo, I was really satisfied, this is what she did for me, I highly recommend what she's doing. You can do such kind of videos and then post online. And you can also look for challenges that people face in that area and create content that helps people solve that. So I hope I explained the question. We're going to be moving ahead. We're going to be moving ahead. Okay, she says construction management. Good. Do you have past works that you've done for construction management? You can already make testimonial videos on that, and you can showcase the progress of the works that you actually do. Showcase the progress. When you are at this stage, say, okay, we are already at this stage. We started with this work. We are at this stage. We are moving on to this stage. Make sure that people see the journey, that you are going through on a daily basis. So you can do a lot of that. And also, when it comes to construction management, there are many challenges and many fears that customers have. Many fears. Maybe I don't know, but there are many challenges that customers face in that direction. Which you can create short videos to help them. Maybe where to get land for your construction. I don't know. I'm just saying anything. I'm not a specialist in that direction. Maybe the right cement to use. I don't know. The right concrete to use. I don't know. The right place to go to find the right technicians. Just look for challenges and see, and try to find out how you can do. So we're going to be moving ahead because of time. Yeah, components of a digital marketing plan. What are the components of a digital marketing plan? Here we have 6 components: content marketing, email marketing, social media marketing. Don't worry, I'm going to be explaining it in detail. Display marketing, search engine optimization, and search engine marketing. I'm going to be explaining it in detail. So what is content actually? Content is basically creating and sharing different types of content online. That could be blog posts, articles, reviews, infographics, videos, guides to attract customers. Now, those of you who have pages, who are present on social media, make sure, somebody is asking, how can I build trust to my first time online customers? I'm going to come. Now, make sure, okay, maybe I should just get to that directly, since maybe I may forget. How can I build trust to my first time online customers? Now, the way to build trust with your first time online customers, you can showcase the past works that you did with people. you know Maybe you might not have done that work as an individual, but you did it with a group of people. You can showcase that. That's purity Kenya. You can showcase that. Or another thing is that you can also be honest with your customers. You can tell your customers, okay, I did this work with so and so person, and well, this is actually my first time doing it alone. And then since you're my first customer, maybe we'll give you some discounts. Always work with honesty. Don't give any fake information. That's very important. Don't give fake information. Make sure you remain real. If you don't have any past works, you can showcase past works which you worked with people. Probably when you were still learning, you probably work together with people on particular projects. You can showcase that. So Purity Kenya, I hope I answered uh, uh, your question. Yeah, so I was saying that those of you who are online, make sure you create content. That's very important. Create content on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. And especially if it's still a new page. If it's still a new page, you have to make sure you create content every day, at least once every day. And it should be content that solves problems. Look for challenges in your area that your customers are facing, and create content that solves them. For example, if I am selling beauty products, there are many challenges that people have. People have challenges with how can I say, with makeup. People have challenges with matching of colors. They don't know whether to wear blue and red, yet red and yellow. They don't know. People have challenges with pimples, with wrinkles. You can create short content that says, okay, if you have this challenge, this is how you can solve the problem. And when you create content that solves problems, it attracts people to you. So that's very important. Make sure you create content. And if you don't have time, what people usually do is that during the weekend, because it's not good to wake up on Monday before you decide what to post. During the weekend, when you are free, you can create your content for the whole week, and you can schedule your content. You can schedule your content on Sunday, all your content for the week, and it posts automatically. That's very interesting. So that you will not wake up every day and say, what will I post? What will I post? Because there are some days when you will be tired, you will not know what to post. So what you can do is that when you are inspired during the weekend, you can write content for 7 days all through the week, and you just schedule it, and it posts automatically. Yeah. So the goal of content marketing is to attract customer attention, educate new customer leads, and nurture leads. That's very important, because a lot of times people will not just trust you at your first content. That's the truth. When they see your first content, they will not just trust you. Statistics show that people have to view your content at least 8 times before trusting you. That's very important. So you have to create content on a daily basis. And even when you run ads and you reach out to many people, when they come to your page, they need to see content that will maintain them, that will keep them. That's very, very important. Very, very important. So, reasons why content marketing is essential for your business. Target audience growth. As you keep creating content that solves problems, it attracts more and more people to you. And the more you have people, the less you spend on ads. It permits you to generate new leads. It permits you to have higher customer engagements, because as you start creating content, people will start saying, oh, I don't understand this, and you have to explain more. People will say, okay, thank you very much for what you're doing, and you have to give more explanation. So it helps you to create a higher customer engagement. It helps you to have more loyal customers. A lot of times, when you have your customers online, you start deriving strategies to make them loyal. Sometimes you can make them loyal. Like somebody said, he took his customers out for lunch. That's an amazing way to make your customer loyal. You can send them, happy birthdays. You should have their data, of course, their data, because any business without data is not a business. Make sure you always keep the data of your customers, such that you can always reach out to them, know how they are doing. Not just reaching out to them to know whether they bought your products or not. No, reach out to them to know how they are doing and find out whether they were satisfied. Very important. When a customer buys something from you, don't let the person go. Call the person. Were you satisfied? Is there something you think I should do to improve on my service quality, on my product? Ask them questions. Those are ways you do to make them loyal. You can give them discounts, to make them loyal. So content marketing will help you to achieve that. It will help you in engaging passive clients, customers that, for long have been hesitating. They have been thinking whether or not they should buy, all of that. As they keep seeing your content on social media, seeing testimonials of people, seeing your past works on social media, they will tend to trust you, you know, and that's very, very important. Email marketing. Let's talk about email marketing. Now, email marketing is worthwhile marketing tool that involves sending promotional contents to your customer. It allows marketers to send personalized campaigns, segments to their audience, and create relevant content for them. Now, email marketing is very important. Um, most times you can generate emails, for your you can generate prospective emails. There are tools that you can use to get that. Okay, let me just go to the next slide so you see. For example, email marketing platforms. There is MailChimp, for example. MailChimp allows you to send over 1,000 emails, in a month, and it's free. MailChimp is free. It permits you to send over 1,000 emails, and you can generate emails, for your customers. You can generate emails for your customers. There are tools which you can use to generate emails for your customers. One of them is Snovio.com. Snovio. I don't know if Udeme could drop the link. Snovio.com. You can use it to generate emails. For example, if you have a list, and this is very, very interesting. This is a very, very interesting fact about email marketing. Just with the names of your prospects, you can know their emails. You can know their emails just with their names. And this is very, very interesting. You can, if you have a list, of close to 100 prospects and you have their names, you can generate their emails. You can use Snovio, or what they call snuff.eo. Udeme can drop the link in the comment section, so that you can exploit. There are many other websites that you can use to generate emails. So once you have the names of your prospect, you can generate their emails using that and send them as many emails as you want. There are other email marketing platforms like Aweber, like Constant Contact. These are platforms that permit you to send bulk emails. For example, let's say you want to send, it's easier when you want to send emails to one person. It's very easy. But how do you send emails to 10,000 people or to 1,000 people? You cannot send it one after the other. You will get tired, right? So with MailChimp, for example, you can automate that process. You can make it faster. You can make it faster. With all these platforms, Aweber, Constant Contact, very, very interesting. Okay. Somebody, Udeme, thank you very much. He says you can use tools like HotSuite, Social Bee. Yeah, thank you very much for dropping that. So what is social media marketing? Let's look at social media marketing. So I hope email marketing was understood. Basically, for email marketing is to send emails to many people at the same time. And if you have the names of your prospect, you can use tools, to generate their emails. Very important. Social media marketing. So social media marketing uses tools such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn to connect with their audience, to boost their brands, increase traffic to websites, and all of that. So tips for effective social media marketing for beginners. Okay, for those of you who are still beginners in social media marketing, the first thing is that you have to decide which platform to use. Decide which platform to use. Now, you have to know that you may be present on all social media platforms, but you will have to prioritize some social media platforms. Though you are present on all social media platforms, you may have to prioritize some social media uh, platforms depending on the nature of your business. For example, Facebook is a platform that is made up of a lot of young people. A lot of young people, people between the age of 18 and 35 on Facebook. Facebook, Instagram is a platform that is made up of young people, and it's a visual platform. And Instagram is made up more of ladies, actually, more of ladies. LinkedIn is a professional platform. Knowing these platforms permits you to know which platform to choose for your business. For example, if you're doing a lot of things related to women, to beauty, to fashion, Instagram might be very nice for you. If you're doing things related to trainings, to corporate stuff, to thought leadership, LinkedIn might be interesting for you, because there we have intellectuals, we have professionals. So depending on your business, you can choose which platform to use. So as I said, you should be present on all platforms, but then depending on your business, you can prioritize some particular platforms. The next thing you should do is that you should connect your website or blog with your social media pages. Now, if you go on your social media settings, you're going to see that there are places there where you can insert a link to your website. Also, if you go on your website, you can also integrate your social media on your website. That's possible. Now, also, you should find and follow the influencers in your niche. Now, this is very important. Very important. Very important if you are new in a field, especially on social media. Let's say you want to start a new business on social media. The first thing you can do is follow influencers. Look at what they are doing, and you can do same, and also stand out from them. Look at the best person in your field. How is he doing? Which type of content is he posting? How did he manage to grow this fast? What are the things he is doing? And you can copy the same. You can copy same and start doing same and do it even better. The next thing, share interesting content such as text, images, and videos. Very important. Share interesting content that makes sense to your audience. Because if content doesn't make sense, people will not follow you. Look for, as I always say, look for challenges and solve them. Very important. Now, you can also use your social media to drag people to your website. Like I'm seeing Mojis Solar saying, I have a website, but nobody interacts with my business through it. There are ways you can use to bring people to your website. There are ways you can use to bring people to your website. One of them is search engine optimization. We're going to be looking at that. Another one also is social media. As you keep creating content on your social media, you can add links to your website. You can create an interesting content, and at the end of the content, you say, to know more, follow this link. That's very interesting. Post many times per day, but don't overdo it. Very important. When you have a social media page, you have to post many times, especially if it is your first time. if you are still new, you have to post at least once or twice per day. And as I said, posting is not something you have to wake up every day and do. It's something you have to plan in advance. It's advisable to have to plan your post 2 weeks ahead of time, so that you will not get bored. Not like others that do content today, they post today and they come back and post after 3 months. They come back and post after two months. That's not very good. You have to follow the rules and you have to be patient. Another thing with social media is that you have to be patient. Very important. Display marketing or display advertising. Now, most times when you go on your website, on some websites, you're going to notice that there are some pop-ups that come. Some of those pop-ups, they just show up, or sometimes even on your desktop. It should normally happen to you, while you're working on your desktop, an advert will just pop up, and try to tell you something. That's display advertising. So display advertising is basically using third-party sites, using a website that has a lot of recognition. For example, if a website has close to 1 million visitors a month, you can use that website as a strategy, to gain more visibility, and there are ways to do display marketing. You just have to go to ads.google.com. You create a website, and you create an account, a Google ad account. Udemy can drop the link to creating a Google ad account in the chat box, just so that you can see. So you can follow the link, create your ads, and then choose the kind of ad that you want, and then you're going to see the option for display advertising. There you can choose it, and then run your display your display advertising. So best practice for display advertising: be respectful of your audience experience. Oh, time. We have to rush this up because normally our sessions are supposed to be an hour. So you have to be respectful. Avoid auto video ads. Don't make the kind of videos the kind of adverts that immediately it shows, it starts reading. You have to avoid that. Avoid pop-ups and any ads that your viewers can get rid of by scrolling away. So you have to make sure that when you're doing your ad, it should be an ad that if somebody is not comfortable with it, the person can stop it. You should use simple design. There are ad designs you can use. You should use simple ones. Simple ones. I think when we'll be doing data, how to use data to grow your business, we're going to details. We're going to actually show you the pictures, how it looks like exactly, and where to click, what to click, and all of that. So we're going to be explaining that in detail. So you have to choose a simple design that has a lot of information. So choose a simple design, something that people can relate with easily, and go for quality over quantity. Use quality pictures. It's advisable. It's very advisable that you should look for pictures. Good pictures. You can pay a photographer to take quality pictures for your business. That's very, very important. You can pay a photographer so that you can take quality pictures for your business of your products, so that you can showcase them. So we are rushing. Search engine optimization. Now, for those who don't know search engine optimization, basically when you go online and you make a research, just like you're going to see on my screen here, if you go online and you make any research, you're going to see that there are many websites that are saying, come and read from me. I have the answer to your question. Many websites. Sometimes you can see close to 1 million websites, close to 30 million results. And you're going to see that there are many pages. Sometimes, like here, you will see 1 to 10 pages. And most times, people don't go to the second page. Now, you will agree with me that you never go to the second page. Most times, whatever shows on the first page is what you click. Search engine optimization ensures that your website ranks in the first page. And there are two ways you can do that. You can do it manually, or you can use paid search engine optimization. You can use it manually, or you can do paid search engine optimization. In other lessons, we are going to be talking about keywords, how that you can go about that exactly. So you're going to see that there is search engine optimization and we have search engine marketing. Let me see. So search engine optimization is usually it's free. There's the one which is free. That one you do it manually. You use keyword research. There are tools to have your keyword research. We're going to be looking at that more detailed in other courses, in other programs. And then there is the one which is paid. Usually, launch a research on Google, you're going to see something appearing under your research, your search result. You can see something like sponsored or something like paid. When it is sponsored, it means the person paid to have that. Now, I think we're going to be looking at that in detail ahead, in the slides ahead. Now, some benefits of search engine marketing. So paid search engine marketing gives you quick results. Now, usually the whole process of search engine optimization is slow most times. You can take like 4 months to 6 months before you start having exact results. But then when you use paid search ads, you go to the first page almost immediately. So you get results instantly. Now, it increases your brand awareness. It allows people to know you more. And it drives website to traffic to your website. The person that was saying he has a website, but nobody is engaging it. You can use paid search engine to achieve that very easily. Also, search engine optimization helps you to create geo-targeted search ads. That means that if you're living in, which country can I take? Let's say I'm living in Nigeria, for example, and I'm living in Lagos. I can target those people living only in Lagos. That's the beauty of search engine. And you can even use that to target. You can use that, especially Google My Business, the Google Business Profile, for local SEO, local search engine, just for those people that are really just around you. So it permits you to create geo-targeted ads. You pay only per action. Now, search engine marketing, you pay only for results. That's very important. So, as I was saying, there is search engine marketing where you pay, and there is search engine optimization, which is free and which is done manually. So for the manual one, you optimize the keywords. For the search engine marketing, you bid for the keywords. So how to create a digital marketing plan? So how to create a digital marketing plan? You have to outline your brand. Very important. Outline your brand. What does your brand stand for? I always take an example. When we think of yellow, usually what comes to our mind is MTN. MTN has colonized the yellow color, literally. You see. So you need to have a specific color for your brand. You need to have a specific font for your brand. You need to work on what they usually call a visual identity or a graphic charter for your brand that defines the colors that will be used, the fonts that will be used. Very important. And you have to maintain those colors. You should not use blue today and tomorrow you use red. After tomorrow you use violet. No. You have to maintain consistent colors. You have to define your audience. I already explained that. You have to establish your goals. If you don't have goals, you will not know whether you are achieving goals or not. You have to select a digital marketing strategy. And by the way, tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, we're going to be looking at how to create a digital marketing strategy. And also, you have to create a budget. And after that, you have to evaluate your results. Evaluate your results means you have to use your insight to know whether you're actually making progress or not. I spent, for example, $100 on art. What did it bring to me? You have to be able to know whether it's bringing you results, such that you'll be able to know whether to continue with that plan or whether to change the plan. Yes, so we have come to the last phase of the session of the questions. That was quite a long one. And yes, we are actually done already. So let me go to the inbox to see what people have been saying. A lot of comments already. I can see Udeme has dropped the attendance form. Make sure you fill the attendance form. Very important. Make sure you fill the attendance form because we are going to be giving you certificates, and fill it with the right name. You don't want to have a certificate with the wrong name. So let me just go to the comment section and see whether we have questions. Thank you, by the way, Udeme, for answering the questions. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, everybody, for the awesome work that you've been doing. So somebody says, what do you have to say about people advertising their products but asking you to come inbox for pricing? Well, that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes people don't want to give uh, a general pricing for their products, so they ask people to come inbox so that they can negotiate. It all depends on your strategy. It really all depends on your strategy. Okay, Ramatu Hassan says, wow, this is educated and I've learned a lot. Thank you so much. Keep on asking. It will. Oh, what are you saying? Okay, I've never heard this subject being taught in such. Wow, somebody says, I've never heard this subject being taught in such an explicit way. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you very much. So, Udeme, please, you can drop the attendance form again, just so that people can see. Yeah. So what are the next steps? Of course, follow us on social media. Following us on social media is very important. Following us on social media is very important. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, especially for those of you who want to be on social media. Follow us, see how we do our own social media and do same. Look at how we approach our own social media and you can learn from us. That's very important. And always, we cannot always have time to share everything. So most times on our social media, we share tips which can help you to grow your business on a daily basis. Yeah, so we've come to the end of our training session for today. Thank you very much. Hope you learned a lot. Hope you learned. Thank you very much. Agnes Akimbode says, thanks for the insightful lecture. Thank you very much. Okay. Just before you go, we are going to do what we did last time, yesterday. You're going to drop your favorite emojis. So drop your favorite emojis. Hey, I'm waiting. Before we go, drop your favorite emojis in the comments. Make sure you drop your favorite emojis so that we can have some fun here. So Udeme also drop a link where you can learn more about digital marketing, just in case you want to learn more. Udeme drop a link where you can learn more about it. So hey, come on. Thank you, Evelyn Egwewo, for dropping it. Thank you, Ganiya Ajibola. Thank you. Drop your favorite emojis before you leave. Thanks so much. I really learned a lot on this session. Thank you very, very much. And tomorrow we're going to be having another awesome session. I think we're going to be looking at building an effective digital marketing strategy also. Yeah. So drop your favorite emojis before we leave the session. Hope you learned a lot. And of course, go and practice. If there is something you didn't understand, feel free to bring your questions tomorrow because we are going to be answering them. Okay, great, great.